And welcome back to our debate. This is for the special election to be held September 26th for District 40 in Southwest Miami-Dade. And Mr. Diaz, let me start with you because years ago, you actually were a contestant on The Apprentice. So you had a little experience working with this president. You also had experience being fired by this president. And I'm going to guess you don't harbor any bad feelings towards him for your brief reality television career.
Disaster. I don't think you'll last long, Brent. In fact, I'm pretty sure you're going to be going very quickly. But the team leader didn't lead. You lost the respect of various people within the team. And Pepe, I have to say, you also are fired. Thank you very much. Go.
Go, sir. Nice meeting you. Sorry, Stacey, I didn't want that to happen.
You know what? Don't worry about
it. But in a minute, and you'll each have a minute, talk to me about this president. This is a district that voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. So talk to District 40 and tell them what you would do and how you would work in terms of furthering the policies of this president and the Republican agenda.
Yes, in 2005, my first job out of law school was on The Apprentice. I was fired in front of 25 million of my closest friends and family. I was the second person fired, so I didn't last too long, but it was an interesting experience. I learned a lot about myself, having a camera on me for 24 hours a day, but it was far from the most formative thing that happened to me that year. That year, I started at my law firm, Ackerman LLP. It's the same firm I'm at today. It's been an amazing profession being a lawyer. I've really enjoyed my time there. And it was there that I discovered the legislature and just how important the work that happened in Tallahassee was. And for the past 7 years, I've been serving as a Republican under a Democratic administration. Having somebody in this district that is closely affiliated with a Republican administration is important. I think that we saw with low-income pool funding this year that having a Republican-controlled legislature brought almost $1.5 billion of healthcare funding to our community.
Thank you, Mr. Diaz. Mr. Deo, what is your message to conservatives in District 40 who helped to elect a Republican to represent them in Tallahassee before and who are eager for President Trump to be given a chance? How do you get them to vote for you?
Well, if they are going to disagree with me, if you're going to disagree with me because I disagree with just about everything that President Trump tries to do, then I guess I'm not the person for you. But I can tell you that it's not just that my opponent was on The Apprentice, it's that during the primary, he just touted the donations that he received throughout his campaigns from Donald Trump, and even served on the Presidential Hispanic Advisory Council for his presidential campaign. I am somebody that actually believes that we need to be fighting against all the attacks that we're getting, whether it is, again, against the health care that we fought so hard to get. We should be working together, and unfortunately that's not what we're doing. But one of the reasons why Trump was in a way successful, not here, was because a lot of people are fed up with politics as usual, and that's what we have in Tallahassee for over 20 years. They really wanted somebody that was just going to speak from the hip and not necessarily represent special interests. Unfortunately, that's not what we're getting, but definitely I think that I understand that frustration.
Thank you, Mr. Deo. When we come back, each of our candidates will deliver their closing statements. We'll be right back.